hope you enjoyed looking at some different infographics yesterday, because today you get to search and find infographics for you to keep in your camera roll or in your photos for you to use later in building your own infographic. Kind of cool. So let's, as always, get started. Here we go. So what makes an infographic? But this is day 2. Okay. So your task for today is going to be to find 3 infographics. 1, 2, 3. 3 infographics on your topic or similar to your topic. You're going to screenshot each and save them to your photos on your iPad. Finally, you're going to annotate on your favorite infographic. You're going to circle the things that you like and put an X through things that you don't like. So here is how I went about doing this work. So first thing I did was I searched infographics about authors, because I'm going to be writing or creating an infographic about Jason Reynolds, my favorite author. So I searched that part, and then I found this little button. So there's like images for infographics about authors, and it gave me some different ideas of how to specify my search a little bit better. Now, this made me think of, like, whenever I see you guys finding the perfect graphic for drawing a Naruto character. Like, you guys don't just choose the first thing that pops up. Like, you really have to sift through and refine your search as you get farther and farther into it. Also, think about like shopping for shoes, trying to find the right shoe for you, whether it's Vans, whether it's Air Force Ones. But you don't just find the first image that pops up. You kind of have to go a little bit deeper and say, okay, so what am I really looking for? So here I searched infographics about authors. Well, I mean famous authors. I want to kind of get a little bit more refined in my purpose. All right. If you look down here, I put a line through infographics helping writers become authors, because that's not what I need. And then also best tips for aspiring writers in 14 helpful infographics. Again, that's not about authors. That's not what I need. So I'm going to go right here. And from here, I'm able to pull up a few different infographics. So there's some top 6 kids authors. There's something about the Hunger Games, which is super cool, but not what I need. And then finally, I just searched infographics about Dr. Seuss. So as you can see, the famous author search led me down the path of reminding me of some authors that I may know that might be good examples. So whenever I searched infographics about Dr. Seuss, well, now I got more that could be what I could do with Jason Reynolds. So I have 1, 2, 3 great ones that popped up. All right, so then I was like, okay, but I don't really want little kid books. Like, Jason Reynolds writes books for you guys. So I searched infographics about young adult fiction. And I probably should have put writers, but let me just show you. This is kind of what popped up. So we have the 2019-2020 Price Library Year in Review. Sorry about that stumbling. And this one is a great little infographic. It has our sections. It has everything that we talked about yesterday. And then we also have reading and numbers, so lots of data and statistics, which is something that we're looking for. The one down here has some great images. And then again, the one over here on the right, that yellow and gray, I mean, it's very clearly labeled. It's easy to read. The colors are great. So let me show you, remember, your work for today is going to be to find 3 infographics and screenshot each and save to your photos. And then you're going to annotate on your favorite infographic. So notice I have all these infographics that I will be saving to my photos, at least the ones that I really like. And it's probably going to be these 3 Dr. Seuss ones. But then I also really like this one right here. So here's all that I did. So this would be one of my photos. You can annotate right on the photo in your photos, or you can do it like this to where you can have those separate text boxes to remind you of what you liked and what you didn't like. So here I just made notes to myself, like the title is clearly written, so I might want to think about that font and that color later on. I don't like the color combination used because the blue and the salmon make it really difficult to read. So that's not a color combination I'm going to want to borrow the craft from this writer and using in my own writing. I do love the pie chart. It makes it so easy to read. And then also the bar graph informs the reader about the number of books read by age group. Again, that's very clean, very easy to read. And it gives me information quick, which is exactly what we want with our infographics. All right, so there's just a reminder here that says save 3 infographics and annotate 1. Sorry, Maggie is having a good time with a duck right now. She's squeaking it. So apologies, we do have pets. All right, so just a quick reminder that you will be doing this. You are not turning it in. You are only turning in your work from day 1. You are only turning in the work from day 1. So you're only uploading these slides with your annotations from day 1 on slide 11, slide 12, and then this work is just going to be in your photos. All right, so writers, have fun, happy perusing and searching, and I hope you find some great infographics to keep in your